All right, guys, welcome to another Marine Arena Masters EU edition. Boop! You're on Rage TV. I am Ragey Poo, and I'm going to be casting this game tonight. And for some reason, the camera's not wanting to work. I have to switch to someone who's already zoomed out. There we go. Bottom left-hand side, we're going to have the Boss Indian and AVRT with Mafia's Likewise and Cyrus Coiffer. Top right-hand side, it's going to be Boom Bap and Zaffer. Bottom right-hand side, it'll be Resonance and OTO Saturn. And I also think that the sound is a little bit too foul. So we got to fix it. Oh, maybe not. It's been a while since I've casted EU, guys. Bear with me. But I think we got it going on. Alright, and it looks like Resonance is actually taking a small early lead. Just taking a look real quick at the Units tab. A lot of Marauders. We do have some Zerglings coming out from AVRT. And also a new unit, the Spectre, which has been introduced to EU. And I think with the Spectre, it's got like a small stun ability. Yeah, it's got a, which is weird, it's got a concussive round, which is similar to the concussive round that the Marauder has, only this provides a stun rather than a slow. Which is kind of cool. It looks like Likewise hanging out in the middle here. Let's take a look at the points tab again real quick. Nothing really happening. Everybody just chilling out for now. Trying to get into positions. And a couple of scans go down at the high ground. Over at the left side, Xel'Naga Tower. And it looks like the Boss Indian using a medevac early so that he can get a little bit of vision. And we'll see if OTO Saturn decides to move out and attack Boom Bap. It looks like Likewise giving up the middle. And there's a one down, but it looks like AVRT drawing first blood. He's going right after OTO Saturn with a drop on the high ground. And wow, this is starting to get really slow. Hold on a second. Oh my gosh, this is getting so slow, guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hopefully, if anybody happens to be in the game, they're not also on the stream too. Or else it's going to lag terribly. It could just be my server too. Who knows? But it looks like the lag has calmed down. And the Boss Indian using that medevac to great effect. Already getting control of both Xel'Naga Towers. Actually lost this one. Saturn now reclaiming it, but I'm sure he'll get it back in no time. Looks like Boom Bap facing off against Likewise. Cyrus on the high ground. A couple of scans go down. We only see one Infestor and one Ghost out for bottom right. And we should be seeing at least some other Ghosts come out to counter that Infestor. Maybe even see a drop go down on it. And there is at least a drop on the high ground. That medevac getting a little bit low. Meanwhile, a little bit of back and forth going on at the high ground. And the Spectre seems to be pretty popular. We're already at 3 attack up for Likewise. A lot of people deciding to go with Spectre. And that's really similar to US too. Spectre is very, or not Spectre, but Sharpshooters is a strong opener. Looks like a fungal going down on those units, taking out quite a big chunk. And looking at the points tab again real quick, it's fairly even, except Cyrus Coiffer coming out with a big lead. AVRT is behind just a little bit. And ooh, a fungal going down on those units. He's going to have to rely strictly on the Zerglings. 1-1. Let's see how the boss is doing on his upgrades. He's at 1 attack. Saturn at 0-0. What is he pumping? I guess he's just, He just spent his money for the Infestor. One attack up for Resonance. And Zaffer, no upgrades for him. Boom Bap with a little bit of Stutter Step. Likewise pushing through. And also Saturn coming up from top right, losing a lot of army. And it looks like Resonance will now hold the high ground. Scan goes down at bottom Xel'Naga Tower. Where is that pesky ghost? Why will it not go to it? Maybe I need to go off screen. There we go. 0 attack up so far. 106 kills already on that Infestor. It looks like we have another Infestor coming out from Boom Bap. We're at the 10-minute mark. We could be seeing some tech switch. We'll see what these guys decide to do. Maybe we'll see some Raiders pop out. I've seen some Hydra used, and we should see at least some Cracklings. Yep, there they are. The Cracklings are out. 1, 2. And there's the Marauder. One thing I haven't seen in quite some time is the Maranger, and I wonder if that's still in. If that's still a possible upgrade. No, I guess not. I guess it's only the Marauder. And it looks like a Dark Templar coming out from Zaffer. I was wondering what that noise was, and it's got a huge lag coming out. But a big attack by AVRT. Let's see how the points are doing. Oh, he's not doing too well at all. With that Fester there, he's just not able to get enough feed. It's going to be up to his partner to pick up the slack. Currently at 1,100. Cruising really far ahead, though, is Resonance and Saturn. Bottom right is doing really well. And top left is doing well for themselves as well. Looks like Stalker's coming out. Okay, we could see some Lancers. Now, I think I can see the counters. Oh, no, I can't. No. I can't see the counters. I wanted to explain the new counters for anybody who's just now tuning in, but I will not be able to. But there are some new units. I guess there's man, I don't even know what they're called, but they're like a Hellion. You can check it out on the forums if you go over to marinearena.info. And there's like a Hellbat, a Hellion. I played earlier today with the Hellbat, and it completely destroys Zerglings, so if you happen to be up against players who use Zergling, I highly recommend getting that new unit. It's extremely OP right now. Oh, cool. Looks like we have some Goliaths coming out for Saturn. No, that's Resonance. And still no tech switch for Saturn. He doesn't have any upgrades on his Marauder. Maybe he's planning on doing something else. He's at 4 attack. He only has 231 minerals, though. So I'm curious to see what he's planning on going. Maybe he's just going pure Fester. Working for that queen. But with 4 attack, I would think he would want to switch to something. Looks like Boom Bap is at 1 attack also. And has not switched. How much money does he have? 330. No upgrades either. Wonder what he's saving up for. Do we have any Phantoms on the field? Nope, they're all still Spectres. No, we do have one Phantom. There we go. Cyrus has decided to go with Phantoms. And I have never seen a Phantom 1 armor, 5 attack. What does the Phantom do? It looks like the concussion round hasn't been researched. 15% more damage with the armored and mechanical tags. Oh, okay, so it does show counters right here. But it doesn't show for Stalker. Okay, so I guess those tooltips are still being rewritten. 20% more damage results. Okay. And bear with me, guys. I know I'm not... I don't have an EU caster here. And I haven't seen the new changes to EU very much. I only played one game today. What is this? What are they using? It looks like a Guardian Shield, but... why did they use that? Or is that just something new? I don't know, but it looks really cool. What is that? Is that like a permanent Guardian Shield? Oh no, I can't. Come on, somebody who has zoomed out camera. There we go. All right, I guess I can't zoom in. I don't know why the controls are being extra finicky today. But that's really cool. It's got like a permanent... I don't know if that's glitched or what. No, it must just be a visual glitch. It looks cool either way. Let's take a look at the points tab real quick. It looks like Cyrus Coiffer and Resonance still fighting for first. Bottom left is starting to catch up a little bit. At least AVRT has caught up. But they're not doing too well. Same with top right. Boom Bap and Zephyr. Looks like that Infestor is being extremely effective. And with Resonance holding the high ground, it's going to make it difficult for these cross spawns to be able to attack each other. So they will pretty much turn into feed corners. We'll see how the boss Indies decides to deal with that. If maybe he'll decide to go with a High Templar. What is this animation? That is so cool. Is that just what happens when they use a Chrono Boost? That is trippy. Wait, are they seeing this too? Yeah, they're seeing it too. That is so trippy. I'll have to ask them after game what that is, because that looks real cool. Looks like the Lancers have come out, and they do 15% more to light and biological. Okay, so that's similar to US. And a little bit of lag here. Hopefully it'll get settled here in a moment. Alright, so I realize that I'm a little bit too loud. So I need to turn that down. Alright, we're going to try that. Hopefully that's not quite as loud as it was before. And let's get some of the sounds in here. There we go. So hopefully that will sound better. Some scans going down top left. There was a drop to kill that Shadow Ops, I think. But it was thwarted. Meanwhile, there is some back and forth going on from AVRT, but I think this concave is going to prove too much for him. And at this point, they're going to have to figure out a way to try and attack top right. Because if they keep engaging bottom right or top left, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. They're already really far ahead in points. Look at that, almost 40,000, or 4,000 from Resonance. Likewise, taking control of the high ground. He's going to be able to push back those Marauders. Cyrus Crawford still at 1-5. And that's curious. Why is he still only at 1-5? Let's take a look. Does he have something sneaky coming out? No. What is he spending his money on? He must have bought hit points or something. And here we go. A ghost comes out, and there we go. There's the High Templar, which I thought would come out for the Boss Indian, and that's going to help give their army just a little bit more power, especially in dealing with the Infestor. It does have the feedback ability. Alright, there we go. That's a lot better. I'm not quite as loud as I was before. So sorry guys if you were listening to the first part of this cast. It's going to be a little bit loud. Looks like we have some Immortals coming out from Boom Bap. And I wonder how the Immortals do against... let's see. Organic and armored tags. Okay. So the Immortals do extra damage to the Phantom. Good to know. Looks like they're both kinetic units. But it's not an armored unit. Okay. Cool. And it looks like some Phantoms coming out from Zafir. Also with that DT. Might even choose to get double DT. As the double DT has been popular, but I've read somewhere on the forums that it's not quite that good late game. High Templar with the Storm. Does kill a few units there. And so far, it looks like this Infestor has stayed alive. No, it had to have been revived because it only has 40 kills. I did not see it get killed. I was probably adjusting all sorts of stuff with the stream. Meanwhile, it looks like we have AVRT coming in from the backside to surround OTO Saturn. Oh, he's going to be able to do it. He does stem forward to attack. And he does get the surround on the Goliath. Those cracklings do counter Goliath. But the Marauders do counter those cracklings, so he might want to back out here. It decides to stay and presses the attack. Loses it all, though. Scan goes down, trying to find that DT. It looks like Boom Bap's going to take the high ground. Zafir, not in the best position here. There's a good concave coming up from Cyrus. But it looks like his partner has backed out, so he might have to back out as well and regroup. There we go. That Guardian Shield looks awesome. I have not seen the EU Guardian Shield. That was really pretty. And a big engagement going down in middle. Likewise, getting surrounded. It looks like Cyrus trying to help. Is AVRT going to be able to kill these units? So I think Likewise is holding. And fighting two fronts, though. Resonance is fighting as well. And it looks like Resonance is going to be able to hold. Let's look at the points tab real quick. Oh, yeah, Resonance has a nice lead. But Likewise, holy cow. He just came out of nowhere and got so much money. So top left is looking pretty right now. Bottom left has caught up. It looks like that High Templar is doing fairly well. And top right has caught up as well. Boom Bap is still a little bit far behind. But he does counter Cyrus, so he should be able to get a little bit of money here and there as time goes. Oh my gosh, did you see that head just fly off that unit? It was only one attack too. Gone. And it looks like Resonance does have the surround. That's going to be really good for AVRT. Oh, I'm sorry, not Resonance, AVRT. Is it though? Oh no, it looks like Cyrus came from the backside. Saturn did have control of that tower, so they didn't see what was coming. And they are going to need to get control of that tower because right now their vision is a little limited. And you guys are going to hear a little bit of microphone static. There we go. Changing positions, guys. Sorry about that. There we go. A little bit more comfortable, a little bit more relaxed. Let's get back to casting. It looks like Zafir with a good concave, but Saturn comes in, puts down the fungal, and oh no, I think Zafir's going to lose a lot of units here. Look at all those numbers come up. But Likewise is taking such a lead. In fact, it's going to be up to the High Templar, I feel, to put down some storms and try to neutralize this threat. He's at, what is that, 8? Is that 6 or 8? It looks like 6. 2 armor. I think that's 6. So his Marines are very strong. Even with the surround, it's not going to be enough killing all those units. He does have the range upgrade as well as the speed upgrade for the Marines, and I think he's just pumping pure Marines. What is he going? No, he does have 2-7 Stalker, and they are at 6 range, so they do have the full ups. I think now he's just starting to pump Marines. Now, the Marines are going to be powerful, but considering that there is a High Templar on the field, he might do better going after some of these bigger, clunkier units, like the Immortals. They can get a lot more money. The Immortals don't do a whole lot of burst damage against Marines. What is their damage right now? Organic and armored. So, what is the Marine labeled? I don't know if it's an organic unit. I'm pretty sure it's biological. But in US, the Marines do very well against Immortals. Four for Phantoms. And that's for Zafir. OTO Saturn is 2-8. A couple of hit point upgrades. Looks like we're at 5-2 with a couple of hit point upgrades for the Goliath for Resonance. And let's take a look at these Phantoms up here. Is that a 6 or 8? It totally looks like a 6, guys. But I could be wrong, and that could be an 8. We'll find out. If that turns into a 7, I'll know for sure. Come on, upgrade. I'm not going to know for a while. We've got 4-4 Cracklings. They are, it looks like, fully upgraded. And that's going to do well against the Goliath. In fact, it'll do well against the Stalkers, too. He might want to start engaging these Lancers. The only thing he has to worry about are these Phantoms. I don't think they don't counter them, but the Phantoms do a lot of damage. Let's take a look at the points tab real quick. Likewise, oh no, losing his lead. Actually, bottom left, I think, is feeding a little bit. Saturn pulling ahead to 7,000. Resonance at 6-4. And Cyrus Coiffer is a little bit far behind. So I would say for AVRT, he might want to attack Likewise, there's Cyrus Quaffer. Maybe avoid bottom right for the meantime. Looks like we have some more big engagements. Resonance on the high ground, likewise trying to push up. I think Resonance has the better position here, but a storm did go down by the Boss Indian. We could see another storm. There we go, another storm, but not enough to do anything. He does lift off into the medevac, and likewise will be able to take control at the mid. I keep wanting to say high ground. Mid? High ground? What does it matter to you guys? Let me know which one you guys want to hear. I guess it would be mid. Take control of center. That's what I'm going to say. So we got some beautiful bubble shields going on from the Immortals. I love the color of the shields. AVRT coming and trying to get the surround. I don't think that's a wise engagement, though. They did regroup. They have a better concave, and that splash damage just does so much to those cracklings. The Marauders are crackling's direct counters, so he needs to stay away from those at all cost. Looks like an observer coming out for top right. There are a lot of ghosts on the field, and it looks like there's also a High Templar coming out for likewise to try to counter maybe bottom left High Templar. It's not going to do very well against the Immortals, but it could do well against the Phantom and the Marines for Zafir. And it will eventually do well against these Marauders. A lot of scans going down, trying to find out where that ghost is. So far, they survive. Storm goes down from bottom left. The Storm will be effective against these cracklings, too. So he's going to want to start pumping some hit points. Currently at 206. 5 attack, 4 armor. He's just so far behind. And he keeps engaging bottom right, too. I think that's a big mistake. I mean, at this point, though, he's just trying anything that he can to get a little bit of money. It looks like Boom Bap using a little bit of strategy and taking the top Xel'Naga to try and deliver a little bit of damage to Cyrus. Does he counter the Lancers? Gosh, I can't remember. Oh, he does counter the Lancers too. Does he? Yeah, they're armored. Okay, so he does counter both of them. We're at the next 10-minute mark. Let's see what these guys decide to do, if they're going to pump in some upgrades. I'm curious if we're going to see a Queen come out or not. Is he going for it? Let's take a look. No, he only has 1 gas still. Currently 1-4 Marines, 2-9. A little bit of attack or hit points for the Marauder, but he could have more, considering that there's a High Templar on the field. And it looks like Resonance kind of overextending himself a little bit. Cyrus is going to hold on the high ground, or in the center, and Guardian Shield goes down. But he might have overextended a little bit and loses all of his army. Likewise, holding this choke, and it looks like he's going to go head-to-head with Resonance. If he's not careful, though, he could get surrounded by Zafir, and sure enough, there comes Zafir. And he does get the surround, and he's going to lose a lot of army here. Scan does go down to try to find that ghost. And surprisingly, Zafir was able to clean up the rest of this army. Cyrus coming in to clean up the rest of Zafir's. And here we go. We could see some big fungals. There was one fungal that goes down. Another fungal, an EMP. And, oh, that infestor is very low. Down it goes. And a nice recall. Let's see what the points are on that. And that's going to bring Saturn up to 9,000, almost 10,000 mark. Likewise is pushing that as well. Resonance with at least 1,000 on Cyrus Quaffer. And bottom left and top right are still struggling to try to get their footing in this. A lot of scans going down on the high ground. I think bottom left is doing just a little bit better than top right, though. Despite the fact that top right has double countered both top left, they're just so far behind. And bottom right keeps getting feed from AVRT. Oh no! No! Huge fungal going down on that ramp, and oh no! This is pure feed, guys. Oh wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh man, that is depressing. AVRT 5300 and Saturn just pushed up to 10-4. Whew. Bottom left is in a lot of trouble. All right, so that ghost was revealed for AVRT. There was a storm that went down, killing a lot of units. And oh, will residents be able to spot this ghost? And EMP does go down, reducing the energy. He does decloak, but he just narrowly escapes. Cyrus trying to push forward, but I think Resonance just has too many upgrades, and he's going to be able to hold. Sure enough, there he goes. Storm does go down on Resonance. And combined with the storm, he might go down. Is this going to be enough? Will Cyrus be able to push forward? Here come the cracklings. And missing an opportunity to surround. In fact, they go after Cyrus. Force field does go down. He might be better off just going straight for Boom Bap, especially with all these cracklings. They're at 5-5. I think at this point he has to desperately stay away from the Marauders. And still attacking the Marauders. This is not good. Not good at all for AVRT. He does decide to back out, and it looks like Saturn is just sitting so pretty. That Fester is a huge investment. 11,216. I don't think he's even deciding to go for a queen at all. 1-7 Marines. He also has 2-6 Goliaths. Lots of hit points. 512. Tons of scans going down, trying to find these ghosts. And this would be a perfect time for AVRT to go in and fight Boom Bap. The shields are down. Make your move, buddy. Go in there. Get some money. There he goes. And he does get the surround. In fact, wisely teleporting out. All of those Immortals were in huge trouble, taking tons of damage. And I think AVRT pushed in. That Concave, though, losing his entire army. Nice storm going down on Cyrus, losing a lot of army right there. Another big storm going down. And an equally big storm going down on the Indian. And I don't think he's happy about that. Yeah, he lost his High Templar. Let's look at his points tab. Oh, he killed his own HT? That's not good. And yeah, he is behind. Doing a lot of damage to Cyrus, though. And Cyrus should not be engaging Saturn. Oh, the Fungals are going to get him. Meanwhile, Zafir trying to come in and do something, but I think Zafir is going to lose this engagement too. We'll see. We'll see if a Fungal goes down. Nope, an EMP barely misses. But surprisingly, Saturn's army did go down. And he is going to back out for now. Meanwhile, Residents holding center. That High Templar finally reviving. And bottom left is in a lot of trouble. Top right is as well, trying to figure out what to do. Nice fungal growth, and his Immortal should be able to finish it off. Storm does go down on the units, but is it enough? I don't think so. The Immortals have just a ton of high hit points, plus mixed in with that shield, they can absorb a lot of damage from that Storm. Especially these Goliaths. There's no way these Goliaths are going to die to a Storm. 512 hit points. He does need to use that shield matrix. There he goes. But it was a little bit too late, losing a lot of army here. Some back and forth at the center. It looks like bottom left is going to back out. While Indian decides he might want to go in. Yep, there he goes. Nice Storm. Perfectly centered. He does stim and back away. And Art should come in for the surround. And Resonance should lose this entire army here. But something did die away. Oh, I think it was the Boss Indians. Yeah, it was. Boss Indian losing his High Templar. And it looks like Art trying to come in and finish these units. But I think with the High Splash, all those Zerglings should go down. No, instead focuses. And oh, clutch heal right there on the Infestor. Right at the last second. Excellent play by OTO Saturn. Couple of scans going down. The High Templar does storm. EMPs exchange. I don't think they hit either of the ghosts though. Nope, they still have their energy. And here comes AVRT again, trying to engage this army, but the Fungals, he runs right into the Fungals. Oh my gosh. All the units just obliterated. Oh, bottom right couldn't ask for anything more. They are so happy. Look at their points. Total score at 24,300. 400 now, 500. Whereas top left is only at 21. So bottom right is in first place. Top left will be in second. Bottom left and third, and top right suffering with a staggering 12,000 combined army supply in fourth place. And bottom right could be in a position to win it, especially if AVRT keeps going in and feeding bottom right. I think he might want to start focusing, I would say, top right. You know, in times when these players are right where they're at right now, he could be able to do a run by, perhaps if his partner, the Indian, can hold center for as long as possible without losing that High Templar, just so he has a little bit of mobility. It's not impossible, but it is very difficult. But there's just so much money waiting, especially the Immortals. I don't know if you guys saw it earlier, but these Immortals were going down super quick. I mean, with the quickness from those cracklings. So they're just waiting to die to those cracklings if they can get across. Like, right now would be such a good opportunity. Nice storm going down on Saturn. And a little bit of back and forth going from the high ground. It looks like he does want to try to get that vision. He does have bottom Xel'Naga Tower. So vying for top for left side Xel'Naga. And no, what are you doing? Everyone say no! I mean, he is going to get some kills, but at what cost? He's going to lose all those Zerglings. Oh, brother. Don't go top left, man. Go top right there. That's where all the money is at, right there. Oh, Ghost does get scanned. And, oh, he decides to back out. Narrowly escaping 615 hit points. But my gosh, there's just so much money waiting for top right. And how many saves do they have? Well, they do have full saves. But either way, he's losing these cracklings anyway. I would say go for it. Avoid bottom right, especially the Marauders. They totally counter you. That splash is so huge. And that is a perfect storm right there. Where's the fungal when you need it? Fungal or storm would be beautiful on those units. Same with those right there. They're just asking for it. Oh, let's take a look at the points tab real quick. Whoa, it actually looks like top left is catching up a little bit. I think with a couple of those feeds from AVRT, they have caught just a little bit back up. They're at 25,000, almost 26, and bottom right is at 25,000, almost 26 as well. So losing, they had about a 2,000, 3,000 lead. Losing it now, as top left has caught up. Let's take a look at their upgrades. Marines are at 13. Wow. 5.5. There is a few more range upgrades they could get. And he has not gotten the weapon speed yet. That's going to be important. Should start working on that. Phantoms are at 1.8. 250 hit points, though. But the fungals are so strong. How many hit points do these Marines have? 115. He's going to need more if he expects to survive against those fungals. And again, AVRT coming in. He is getting money from the Goliaths, but man, with those Marauders there, it's just pure feed. And look, he could have went straight after Boom Bap and got so much money. But again, there's a fungal possibility from the Infestor too, so I can understand why he might be nervous about that. But those Immortals go down so quick. Please fight cross spawn. I know it's hard, but do try. Now, one of the things I've talked about, at least in US, is that when you use your defense matrix or shield matrix that they call it here, you don't want to use it on all the units. So if you are using Immortals, if you happen to be a boxer rather than a hotkeyer, or even if you are a hotkeyer, you can still box just a few in the front and hotkey the the shield and use it as needed. Because I mean, it does block a huge amount of damage. Actually, I mean, if you look, it's 106 damage. So that's huge, guys. That effectively brings the hit points of all mortals up to 418. So try to micro it if possible. And it looks like we have is that a Queen Fester? Yes, it is. Are we seeing a queen for bottom right? Nope, he's still at an Infestor. Drop does go down from the Boss Indian, but I don't think it was enough. Trying to pick off these two heroes, losing all the units. And also losing his High Templar as well. Is there a Spectre coming out? I thought I saw Spectre. Nope, it's just the Queen Fester. And it is halfway done. So we're going to see a queen pop out, and that's going to really help top right. We'll see if Saturn decides to go with a queen as well. He does have 1,200 saved up. Is he going to buy that gas? We'll see. Well, he bought something. Doesn't look like it was gas. He spent 600 on something. Could have upgraded the Marines. His Marines are at 312, 6 range. They do have, I think that's the max weapon speed. Or maybe he has one more to go. Oh, and it looks like that ghost was spotted. The Indian was able to pick it off. And this Queen Fester is almost out. And with that ghost gone from, I think it was Resonance Ghost. And now I think, was that Likewise's? I don't know whose that was. Or if maybe, I wonder if AVRT had a ghost. Or if that was Indians. But either way, there are only 2 ghosts now on the field. And one of the ghosts is for top right. So this is going to be great for this Queen Fester. Should be able to get a lot of kills now. Especially right now, he has an opportunity. Oh, the ghost was picked off, though. And here comes the Queen. And fungals all those units. Down they go. Very few will survive. And that Queen is so happy. Look at that, 229 kills. We do have the ghost coming out. Yeah, it was AVRT's ghost that was killed. Might even see some specters pop out. Especially now that the Queen is here. But surprisingly, the Queen a little bit apprehensive to move out. Looks like just throwing down some creep tumors. The Queen does rely on the creep tumors. It's very fast on creep. Hard to hit, as I'm sure anyone from EU will know. And no way, the ghost was killed. I couldn't even see him focus fire, but sure enough, the ghost was killed. I think that was AVRT's ghost. And it looks like the Indians' High Templar are even taking a little bit of damage. And again, just more back and forth going for this tower. We could even see a storm. Scan does go down. Cyrus comes in to try to do damage. Meanwhile, there is some back and forth going on at the Xel'Naga Tower. Resonance is going to be able to hold for now. The scan goes down. The Queen uses a fungal. EMP misses. And you know what? I'm curious. Let's take a look at the points tab. Still behind is Boom Bap and Zafir. And they're in a really hard spot because Saturn's at almost 20,000. Likewise at 17. And keep in mind, guys, the score is still fairly even. They're at 31,000 right now. Almost 32. And bottom right is at 31,000 as well. Actually just broke 32. So it looks like bottom right just with the small lead, but it's still very close, guys. And it looks like, I think that's OTO Saturn? Yes, it is. Saturn getting his own Queen as well. And with so many ghosts out on the field, we're going to start seeing some specters here pretty soon. Oh my gosh, turn those cracklings around and go fight Boom Bap. I mean, I know there is a Queen there, but... those immortals are so juicy. Looks like that Queen just sitting there waiting for an opportunity. Might get it here. That's a nice clump right here. Also one right here. All the heroes are a little bit scared to go out because there's so many ghosts out on the field. Queen Fester chilling back in base. There's the Spectre. Who's getting that Spectre? It is going to be Cyrus Quaffer. And now because of that, we could start seeing possibly a transition from heroes, from the focus of heroes, now more towards units. Maybe pumping some of the Marines, pumping the mercenaries. Big storm going down. It looks like Indian losing some units here, though, as that army is so strong. Back and forth going on at the center. Looks like Saturn taking the high ground. And another Spectre coming out. Who is this for? Okay, that one's already coming out. It looks like it's going to be bottom right. Oh, excuse me, guys. I went to the track today and worked out. It's a beautiful day, but a little bit tiring. Marines are still at 312, 130 hit points. I would say it's time to start pumping up those units a little bit. With all the support towers out, we could even see some possible drops here and there. There was a storm that goes down on Likewise units. And I'm curious if these guys are going to start morphing into the... what is it for EU? I don't think it's an HD Archon. It's like... I know it's called something like Dark Templar Archon or something like, I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. And look at that sneaky little fungal. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. How much damage does that fungal do? I'm not going to be able to tell until he pops up. But 375 kills. Kind of low considering how long it's been out on the field. And here's the lash, and down goes that queen. Wow, the lash is actually really fast in EU. Lots of scans going down to try to find out where that Spectre is. As this Queen Fester moves into position. Oh no, it went too far out. It could be focused here. It's down by half. Getting a lot of units there, but he's got to be careful because the Spec could come up from the top left side. If a scan goes down, he could use a lash. Is that Spectre here in the army? There is a scan. Oh, it was recalled just at the last second. Meanwhile, there is a Spectre, Nova, scanning top right-hand side. Does lash... What was that? A ghost. That's adorable. And a Savior comes out. It's such a shame because bottom left needs all the money they can get. That's so sad. Oh, sorry, guys. Wow. It's that good kind of tired, though. And you know how sometimes you can yawn, your eyes get a little bit of watery or whatever, and then right after you do it, you have the best vision in the world. It's a shame that the vision can't be like that all the time. And I think now OTO Saturn is just trying to come in for the kill. He is training his ghost back, and in fact, I don't think either one of these guys can save. Drops do come down. Okay, so Orange can now finally save. Will he decide to do it? No, he doesn't need to, but he does lose that compound. Oh, and also losing his ghost. He is going to have to revive that. If you look, the rally point pushed it just too far out, and Saturn's units are still here. In fact, Boom Bap loses to me. It's another call down. He's got to save. There he goes. But Top Right is in a lot of trouble. A lot of scans are going down. These players know that Top Right is in trouble. And look at this army that's still far behind. He could keep putting on the pressure. This queen is taking forever to come out. And there he goes. It's finally there. He might not want to disable the Marines. He does need to have a little bit of army to stop this. Is he going to save? Oh, and double save. No. That's not good. So now Top Right is out of saves. And you know what? Likewise, might be able to come in and finish this up. So your first team to be eliminated could be Top Right. This queen is so low on energy. And boop, down it goes. And the only thing that's left here is the queen. So he is saying GG, very well played. I wonder if he's going to try to be sneaky and be like, oh, guys, sorry. I'm out. And possibly do a little bit of a fungal. Maybe to try to get even. In fact, I think that's exactly what he's doing. Oh, and he's staying so well hidden, too. I don't think these guys know where it is. Nope, the Nova just walks right past it. I think it does have a leech ability, too. There's the recall. He's trying to hide it so well. Fungal goes down on Cyrus Coiffer. And does he have a ghost in here? He does have a Nova. Oh no, it is getting focused. Oh, it's going down. He's got to do a recall. Nope. Down it goes. And Galdarn it. Okay. Come on, give me a camera where someone zoomed out. Come on. There we go. I'm really not sure why my scroll wheel just does not want to work right now. Which really sucks because I want to zoom in and do stuff. Oh well. Okay, Nova with the... I think he was going to lash the medevac, but canceled it. And where's that queen? There it is. Oh, he throws down one little creep to her. Aww. That's so adorable. Poor little queen. And here we go, another Spectre coming out. Who's getting the Spectre this time? Well, there's one Nova. There we go. Looks like it's going to be from AVRT. So now with two Spectres out on the field, it is going to be a little bit difficult for Saturn. So he might not want to focus this Queen anymore and start pumping the units. There we go, 17 attack Marines, 6 armor. I think that's a 6. I swear it looks like a 6. It's either a 6 or an 8. 170 hit points. Totally looks like a 6. But it could be an 8. I'm a little bit far away from my TV, guys. I'm sure you guys are watching and you're like, Ragey, it's a freaking 6. You should know that. And it's true, I might be totally stupid. But for me, I can't quite tell. It's gotta be a 6. Let me see if I can find somebody with an 8 so I can clearly see what an 8 looks like. Okay, there's a 5. See, that totally looks like an 8. I think that's an 8. Is that... Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I don't know. I don't care. Alright, getting back into the game. Fighting going on at the center. Thanks for tuning in, Boom Bap. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Remember, if you're in-game, you don't want to watch the stream, because what'll happen is it'll lag for everybody. So, hopefully you weren't watching during the game, because then that's probably why the game was lagging. I do have it set on a minute delay, though, so hopefully that will discourage some screen cheating or anything like that. I'm not saying that that's what you were doing, Boom Bap. I'm sure you're just now tuning in because you were defeated. But just as a friendly reminder to anybody, even in the US too, it's a lot for Twitch to encode and decode, and it just lags the game. One day, guys, we'll have a gigaflop, terabit, whatever, upload and download, and it won't even matter. Look at those fungals. Oh my gosh, those are huge fungals. And Cyrus goes down. I don't think he even noticed what was going on. Boom Bap is so happy. He just got 104 kills out of that. And Cyrus, I don't think he even realized. He's just like, do. Not even paying attention. Loses his army. Let's take a look at the points tab real quick. Saturn in the lead, likewise close behind. But again, they're still so close. Looking at this, it's 45,000 to 44,000. I think that's what it is. 44. So top left is actually in a little bit of a lead. And that's pretty much how it's been. They've kind of been exchanging leads back and forth for quite some time. Oh my gosh, that Nova. He's dodging the Nova so hard. I don't think bottom right even knows that there's a queen. But top left should, because it was revealed. If anything, I would say to keep going against top left. Oh no, but there's a Nova coming out there too. Oh no, it was revealed! No! And there goes another scan. Out it pops. There's a fungal. Oh no, but now it's revealed. Is Likewise going to go top and trap it? There's an observer for Cyrus. They're looking, they're scanning. Oh, but the observer was revealed and down it goes. And that's so funny because Saturn doesn't even know what's going on right now. Storm goes down. A blink, and I think he was focusing the queen. And Boom Bap's still alive. Oh my gosh, Boom Bap, please go to this top corner right here and throw down some fungals. Oh, this would be a huge fungal right here. See, the game is going so slow, and I think that's probably because Boom Bap is watching. He's still in game. Oh, Cyrus with that Nova. He's itching. He's itching for a queen. And I think Boom Bap is smart not to reveal himself to bottom right and staying at that right side Zelnaga. Just so he can be a little bit sneaky. Sneaky. That Nova is there, though. He totally wants that queen. No observer out, though. And it's a shame, too, because there's nothing that queen can do against the Nova. Oh, Cyrus. He's gonna lose his units again. Do it! Get him! Oh, but that Nova is right there. I think he can at least leech. Pretty sure that the queen has a leech ability. Oh, but he can't see the Nova, that's why. Oh, come on. There we go. It's canceled. Are we going to see a scan? Nope, Cyrus didn't scan. He did set up for that lash. Oh, and now Saturn has an observer. Is he going to see that queen? It's very possible that he could see that queen now that the observer is right there. So he has to be extra careful. In fact, a scan goes down. Whose scan was that? I think that was that Cyrus's? Yeah, it was Cyrus. Oh, but the observer's down. And look at this little head rolling down the hill. There we go. So now this queen is totally safe to go back and forth now. And there's Nova. Oh no. Oh no, he's got to be careful. Meanwhile, it looks like Resonance pushing in bottom left. Are there any saves? No, there's not, and I think this is going to be GG for bottom left-hand side. Yep, and there it is. GG, well played. So this Nova is going to go down, and down it goes. A lot of scans going down bottom left, but I think OTO Saturn is going to get both of them here. I think he's trying to leave it for his partner, but with that threat from top left coming in, he decided to kill it off himself. And there's that queen still dancing back and forth. That's so funny. In fact, oh, he could totally kill all these units. Does he know? See, he has a very limited amount of vision. Oh, no, wait. No, wait, how does he have full vision? He can get full vision plus have the queen? That is OP. Can he even see invisible units too? No, 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 no. Wait a minute. Let me find an invisible unit. Can he see that queen when it burrows? No. Okay, so you can't see invis units. But that is super OP. Look at all the observers for Saturn. Oh no, and now they're searching for the queen. That queen is running so fast right now. Or I guess actually clawing. Could decide to pop out and kill those stalkers. There he goes. He's being so sneaky. Look at him. He's so sneaky. Call downs, though. Oh, they're trying to go after the ghost. Is he going to be able to get it? No, he was not. Not even close. Only about halfway down. I don't think that those Marines stemmed. And hopefully, Thomulf, if you're watching, please get rid of that that drop cooldown. It's so long. It makes it very difficult to do a drop. Now, where's that queen? The queen has gone bottom left-hand side. That's super funny. We could even see a creep tumor go down from bottom left, and just start getting like a little creep tumor base down here. That's so funny that he's still staying in the game. Alright, so we have Resonance. Is he going to scan bottom left? I don't think he knows that the queen is here. But there are some scans going down. And I can't believe how close these heroes are. He could pop out, though. And fungals. That is hilarious. Another big fungal. Does Resonance see, though? Nope, I don't think he even cares. Because, I mean, technically he's helping him. Oh, but he was spotted. No, he was revealed now to bottom right. Bottom right was completely oblivious. And now the lash. Oh, Boom Bap completely eliminated now. Well, I guess not completely. There are still some creep tumors here. What a shame. He lasted for so long. That's super funny. So now it's just between these two titans. Let's see if I can find a score screen. There we go. So we're at 33,000 for Saturn. Likewise is almost at 30. And now 20,000. So now actually bottom right is, with that queen kill, they're a little bit ahead. Probably about 2,000 or 3,000. Yeah, I would say about 2,000 or so. And with Resonance catching up, that's going to be about a 3,000 gap as soon as he hits that 20,000 mark. Bottom right also has this queen. How many kills is that? 610. So it's going to come down to Queen versus Nova. There is a ghost. Oh, is there a Nova for top left? No, the Nova was killed. And is he reviving that Nova? Yes, he is. So we'll see how top left decides to react. Might even try to get a Queen Fester for themselves. I don't know. To kind of counter bottom right's Queen Fester. But at this point, I think Saturn's units are just too strong. 20 attack. They deal 30 damage each, 8 armor. That looks like an 8 for sure. That is for sure an 8. Why can I not tell what the what this number is? Their 8 is so scrunched. And I think bottom right just has a superior army compared to top left. 15 attack, 6 armor. That's a 6. Okay, that for sure is a 6. Alright, I know the difference now. That's 8. Alright, good. So we got 8 attack for the Phantom. I got it, that's 6. Alright. 15 attack for the Marines. And this has got to be something new. When there's a Chrono out, does it just automatically get a Guardian Shield? Or is that just like a graphic glitch? I don't understand what that is. It looks super cool, though. Kind of looks like a little pair of snowballs. Lash does go down. The queen was killed. Oh my god. The wind. Okay, guys. Sorry, the wind is killer here right now. We've got 30 miles an hour winds. I'm on the beach. And so you might be hearing like the blinds just moving back and forth. And all these units are going to die. That was a strange call down. Like I can hear from the window, from the wind blowing through. I don't know if you guys can hear that. And likewise, it looks like giving up. Yep, they're just not going to be able to do it. Especially with that call down. That was a lot of money to invest in that call down. So nicely done, bottom right. Looks like everybody leaving now. And I think top... Yep, they are done. Bottom right is going to be your winner. So we should have the end coming up here soon. Nice game. So many heroes out. And I love Boom Bap's sneaky little little queen. Couple of call downs coming down, and likewise should be finished off here shortly. That planetary, though, is so strong. There we go. Alright, so your winners here tonight are going to be... I don't know if that's... I don't know if Resonance is Mafia or what, but I know that's OTO Saturn is Mafia. So it'll be Resonance and OTO Saturn. Congratulations, guys, and great game. And thank you all for tuning in. And I hope you enjoyed this broadcast on Rage TV. We'll see you guys next time.